run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
There he goes. A huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Midshipmen.
And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to barrel in. Gets it in there for the touchdown. So now on comes the field goal unit. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half.
Not to start to overreact to the football. Nice job staying a little bit patient when the ball got there, deflecting it, knocking it down.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quick completion on the out. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. The kicker can put one through. This will be a successful drive. Splits the uprights right down the middle. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. 23. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Handoff from the gun. Picks up the 1st down. Smashes through the tackle. Turning on the Jets. The 10. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Jukes his way for more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Navy quick to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Had to throw it before he wanted. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple.
Number 17 on the field goal.
Nestled just inside that right upright. 19. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run.
There he goes.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through. And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. The Steel City might be most associated with its legendary NFL franchise, but people here in Pittsburgh know that the ties to the Panthers run deep. Glad to have you with us here at Acrisure Stadium, home to the Pittsburgh Panthers.
Stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense, because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute. And they do.
Rush is on him, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Racing down the left side. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it?
You're dealing with a second and long. Here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Pitt right back to the line.
Brings up third down.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Flying out to the left. All the way in for the touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Pitt pushing the pace. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down to the 42.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Looking down the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball. Goes to the option. Quick toss. At the 20, he's got space. They'll try to run for it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Nobody around as he makes the catch. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And right back to the line.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football, Dave.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half football? You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Unloads to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. Might be calling a hot route. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got the back in the middle. And it's in for a touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh.
Offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Sets up the screen. Breaks into the open.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Lee. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Pocket breaking down.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. To the ground with the back. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He's got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's got it down the left side.
The defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Find space on the right.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know,
and that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Early or late, up front, moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give us up as many seconds.
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.